Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Kushwave. Welcome to Handcuff Status Podcast. On today's episode, we will be discussing Trinidad's turmoil, what it means, and various forms of injustice in our criminal justice system. We have an exclusive interview with Trinidad's very own Boy. He is a popular dancehall artist from Trinidad. He will be sharing his experience and story with us. Let's get right into it. Brother,
Yeah, man.
how you doing, man?
Bless, everything bless, man.
It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Yeah, man. See me grateful for having me. See me, you know.
Blessings.
Yeah.
Before we get into the questions, could you please give the viewers a little background history of yourself, where you grew up? And
Yeah, well, boy from Central Trinidad, couldn't appear to be specific. You know, grew up decent. You know, in a rough community. It had a lot of violence. You know, from a young age. I grew up in a mixed culture where my mom side of the family is more or less Christians, you know, and my father side of the family later have other cousins and whoever is Muslim. So I kind of in the community is mostly Muslims too. So it's like mixed culture between Islam, faith, and Christianity.
wow,
You know, so within growing up, I was just kind of shifting within in between the both, and at a certain age, I just kind of when I reach as teenager and thing, I'm more like kind of shifting my own. You know, I was more just searching on myself for myself. Always what and always what, you know, or not now, basically. But I mean, it was rough, but make the best out of it, bro. I
a
had fun.
Muslim and Christian. That's
Yeah,
usually you never encounter something.
yeah,
How was identifying religion or God for you?
bro. It was hard, you know, because my mother says two different, and that is one thing why it always says, and I learned from that is like if anyone you make a kid and you groom this kid and tell this kid, well, this speaker box is God, they will believe that is God till the end, till somebody else say, well, hey, no, this is not God. But some each and every faith could tell them a different part about God and whatever is up for them to believe. But a kid gonna only believe what the parent teach them
Exactly.
because them will never think that the parent will lead them astray or
Absolutely.
wrong now, boy. So
Absolutely.
you will go with that now, boy. You know? So it was just a kind of reference. So I basically was just searching for myself and really wanted a lot of answers.
Yes.
You know?
Did you find any of the answers?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Find
Okay.
answers. 100% on.
Um, what does Trinidad's turmoil mean to you?
That sound like a whole mafia business there. Yeah. Bro, there is a lot of things to put in words, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on over there.
100%, bro. 100%. Um, I don't know, bro. Trinidad is just is need some type of grasp of control. You know, it's more or less the authorities more just laid back and I don't know. Plus, I just feel like it reached a level. The crime reached a level right now where it hard to really
To
control it now.
control, yeah.
You know, but it had times way before it reached to this level where they could have put things in place now, boy. You know, all right, Trinidad is a country where we have a lot of resources, right, and revenue to make money.
Okay.
You know, so like they could more than do stuff for youths to facilitate young youths, teenagers, and younger coming up because most of these youths growing up in communities where rough and there's plenty gun violence.
Yeah.
And everybody will push a mentality like me and will want to just guide out that and search for some else now, boy.
Yes.
Some people are wrong it and they really have no choice. Plenty lost, plenty family members, close friends.
They get dragged right into
They
it.
get dragged right into it. So it's like it hard. They really have a choice now. Government not doing or putting anything in place to occupy these youths and get them out of there now, boy.
So Trinidad has resources. You guys are not as poor as Jamaica.
No, we're not supposed to Jamaica.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We have resources.
All right, we're gonna stick a pin right there, and we're gonna do the song of the week.
One connect. You can chat got youth, but you can't stop him. Me realize them a try all type of things. Man firm, 10 toes down in the air, still I breathe, so we could have been worse. The Almighty guide me and never left me. Show me wisdom when the devil try tempt me. Hold me corner, no socialize, plenty no fighting for nothing of the workman medicine. Never interested if I no money. No give no man me heart if I never mommy. Me just show them love, cause me not worry. Can't afraid of pain and say you have courage. When me touching at the street, ask anybody. Alone man has a respect, all if a man smaddy. If a pussy want talk, I know nothing to me. But if I war, them a pray that a dead body. That a me only promise. Yeah, me.
That was G Law, Potent. You guys could go check him out on YouTube, and you could check him out on Instagram at G Law. Brother, growing up in your community, how did that affect you as a child, mentally, like making decisions?
Right, that was very tough, you know, because I didn't really have nobody to what my mind was processing and experiencing. It was a lot of answers I wanted, and I didn't really have nobody for me to go and talk
Okay.
to know how to deal with it. However, so I literally just we think it's swing now, boy, and deal with it. However, I think would be the best way.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I used to lash out in school, primary school to high school.
Okay.
I used to, like, let me just say, in house, in house with my mom and thing and whatever, I was like a saint. Then let me just say as a saint. I have my ways and I don't listen, whatever. I know kids,
Mhm.
but I was a decent boy, I was a nice boy in them eyes now, boy. But when I reach on the road here now, and I reach in school, it's a different person now, boy. Like, and it's like everything we're going on home, you know, in house, out on the streets, and everything is like in school now. I don't know how to process all these things. So even with all of that kind of advanced too, so it's like certain things in school
It just triggers you.
just trigger man.
Yeah.
But it's like as a way I let you know, it's like, you know, I don't know nobody to talk to. It has some things up but in my inside. So I'll just do certain stuff. I don't know, it might just make me feel like I get something out then.
Yes, yes.
You know? Yeah. So
Well, you have a lot of questions and nobody to answer them. You're gonna have to trial and error, I guess, to figure out right from wrong, right?
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how, and that's, I feel like that's what a lot of us have a problem with, is that there's nobody to talk to
Yeah.
when you need certain answers, and it drives us to making decisions that sometimes lead us into a corner that we don't want to be in,
Yeah.
but we never knew that it was going to bring us there anyways, right? So
100%. Yeah.
that's how it go. How did the social environment shape your music and message?
I mean, for it make a big change, to be honest, because it's the truth. I mean, some, you know, it have like, I see in some people, well, most people will say like the truth does hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just can't take the truth,
Can't.
but somehow, in some way, you could put the truth in a particular way that the people just like it now. You know, so it's basically the raw truth, which is happening around in the community, and just paint it in a song, like in a joyful way or something, like something we could, meds and whatever. But even though it's like it's entertainment, we creating a story, but it's really a real story that actually happened in our own way.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like comedians also are able to do that.
Yeah, basically.
It's the same type of
Yeah.
like I see exactly what you're saying. They're able to take horrible things
Yeah, and make you laugh.
and make you laugh out of it.
Yeah.
Not that it's funny,
Yeah.
but it lightens the mood, So yeah, that I completely get it. As an artist, when did you first feel the responsibility to speak on what's happening in the streets?
I mean, it reached a level where I don't see much people doing it, and it getting out of hand.
Yeah,
Somebody had to do it.
yeah. I know. I feel like a lot of artists shy away from it because what did you guys say in Trinidad? The bacchanal.
Yeah, bacchanal.
The bacchanal. Yeah.
Yeah, the bacchanal behind it.
So I feel like a lot of artists shy away from doing the right thing and being positive.
Well, something like that. It's more or less just the right thing always the harder thing to
Always
do.
the harder thing to do.
And the wrong thing always easier because that is what everybody doing.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
as youths too, especially when they're young too, it's as like a bandwagon when the train running, so you looking to hop on that train and reach wherever that train going. You in want to do the right thing and take the time, and some just want to really skip it too now, boy. Some are like, so it's like the youths on them now, they just watching the others do it, singing whoever and listen whoever and gain million views and 10 million views and 8 million views.
Oh, I could do it too.
I could do the same thing too. But them watching it because they nothing alright, I might get attention and people might want to kill me or whatever, but them watching the 10 million views and the 6 million views.
Isn't that crazy to you that clout has become more bigger than your life? Like people are willing to risk their life for some clout.
Bro, clout like a drug, bro. It's like, hey,
oh my goodness,
overdose on that, bro.
Yeah, it's a crash out. It's a crash out drug.
For sure, because why it's like they don't know. They don't when they get clout, dog, and attention and fame is a lot to deal with, and then it's just enjoy it when they have it. It's just want more and more and more now, boy. Just really I don't know to keep your composure and hold it because it's a moment and it don't last forever.
No.
It don't ever last now, boy. All kind of things can happen. You lose friends, family, all kind of thing,
True.
But you see, it's like an opportunity, as I said before, because of the communities that youths coming out from in Trinidad and Tobago. Even though the country have resources and certain things, it's real corrupted.
Oh snap!
I don't know, but I don't know. I think Trinidad is one of the most corrupted countries in the world.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think any islands in the Caribbean is not corrupted at this point because even in Jamaica,
100%, I believe it. Yeah. No, other than the Caribbean, it had no plenty corrupted countries and thing, but boy, that's a dark kind of corruption in Trinidad.
It's dark.
It's serious, man. It's real serious, but I mean, it's simple things, man. I feel like they could more and put things in place to just get the youths out of that, and even like, all right, the same Trinidad and this is opportunities for youth here. This is something where it is you could get a whole community. You could get communities to not lean the mind on gang violence now, boy, because they have something.
They have something to do.
You understand? If the government could at least like facilitate like studios and thing and set like an actual
solutions,
actual industry for it.
Yes,
where you could have youth even in school and have programs running.
Yes,
where it is school. They could be going to school and said, boy, just from on the block scene, whatever, and you just do what you do, and whatever. While you go into school, you have programs doing what it is that our youth, whatever. If it's soca or dancehall, you said them thing there for the youth. Because even like, all right, how soca now, it have like a kind of they say we just gatekeeper thing. That is
A
where it's,
gatekeeper vibes. Yeah,
that is when I
yeah.
say that, right? If the government take like a grasp on and put certain things for the youth and them, there is opportunities right there. 100% I sure
Absolutely.
you go and have you two coming up and they know, well, all right, bam, if the government put out there, I could go and do that course, I could go and do this, bam, bam, bam. You know, get my thing
Yeah.
going the correct way too now, boy, because same way it have plenty youth, same way how are you coming up, he don't know nothing. He never went to school with the music, so he don't know the back end of
The
it.
back end of it. And
He
that's
don't
the
know
problem too.
they don't know about publishing and streams and all them thing and
Yeah.
royalties. So some of them even coming up and whoever the bridge, whoever it might be behind them, managing them and they exploiting them and them artists and them money going them and him studying that. All them studying is show money because you get a big
Yes,
you got
yes,
5,000 here for that show at 6,000 or 10,000 US for you. But then you have way more money than that to collect. You have streams, royalties, publishing.
Exactly.
You they go and say masters.
And they know nothing
They
about.
don't know nothing about that. So sometimes even artists making plenty money on the back end and they don't know nothing. Somebody else who behind
Somebody
them
scooping all the money.
scraping everything. And then when they reach on a level, they do all them things and they realize you had this money, you want to kill that man, you want to kill that manager,
Yeah.
you want to mash up that manager. You understand? It's a real problem. Some men don't know how to deal with it, they'll be depressed, Some men will give up. Sometimes you see some big artists, you see after a couple of years, you see them on the side of the road, bro.
No, you're right. You're absolutely, and that happens even with streamers.
Yeah.
Even with streamers, like they're the host and they're doing something for somebody that runs the business and they don't know too much about,
exactly. Right.
You have to be educated in whatever you're doing.
Have to.
So the government should be putting things, especially for soca, and that's a big part of your community.
Exactly. It's like culture. So
Culture.
That is something they should 100% believe. That is something they should work on. That is one of,
Yeah.
It have plenty other things they could also put in place for the youth just to, keep them off the streets and in gang violence now, boy.
True.
Yeah.
Trinidad has seen rising gun violence and youth-related crimes. What do you think is fueling the crisis? Well, you just said that the government not putting anything in place, right? So clearly that's definitely a big issue. I would like to ask you though, how is your government set up? Is it like a democratic system? There's a voting system.
Voting system. So it have.
What's the parties? Like the name of the parties?
So it have two main parties which has
Okay.
been going at it for years, which is PNM and UNC.
Okay.
But behind like that other parties like COP, COP, it have a couple others, man. Deep PDP, and some others. But they is like nobody don't really
don't pay them no attention.
So way back then, right, in Trinidad, like you see like past 20 years and thing, it was like a race thing in Trinidad where the Indians do deal with the Africans in Trinidad.
Oh.
So it's like a beef.
Oh.
Like a black and white, but Indian and African.
But Indian African.
Yeah, so that is the parties.
Wow.
So PNM is basically like the African, and then the UNC is basically like the Indian now.
What?
So back then it used to be real tension, real beef back and forth,
Okay.
Yeah, with that now, boy. But you see, like.
So that's why it's so hard now for them to actually unite and make the right decisions.
Time pass and things evolve. Now, the more merging. Back then it's like.
Okay.
The
battlefield.
Them they're like, you're thinking.
Oh.
Exactly. That's how it was now, boy. It's like, so, like, let me just say, like, my grandmother and thing and my grandfather and them going and vote PNM.
Okay.
Because they're embedded in them for the years now, boy. It's like sometimes I'll be telling like my uncle and them, I say, boy, you're racial, boy, and you don't even know it, boy.
So they're still voting.
Them now,
they're still voting for it just because. They're not even looking at what
them don't care
the
about
opposition is bringing to the table.
It doesn't matter what them party do the wrong thing just because he black. I voted for you. I don't matter what he do. Yes, the right thing.
You know
and
what?
Then after them suffering,
Of course.
Yeah, them suffering after is only know like watch. Some of them like my grandmother and certain they didn't vote because they realize they put them on there and they only put them on it for their own self to suffer. He
Yeah.
never even help them,
Yeah.
nothing, no water and all
No.
kind of things. Oh gosh, father.
That's craziness.
Why?
You know what you're saying is true, because it's just like here. It's hard to get my elders, my uncles, my aunties
Yeah.
to vote against the liberals.
Mm.
It's almost impossible, because the liberals is what brought them here for to do a lot of farm work, right?
They will go die
Back in like the 80s. So they're locked in forever.
forever. It's only for the youths now to change it up. You dig? So like with me now, I is no pick side thing.
Mhm.
I say a fair man, reason, right is right, and you know.
Exactly, and that's how it should
I
be.
mean, the both parties just had the differences, you know. Everybody just do the little thief and had a little corruption in it, but the main thing is who would deal with the people. We don't mind if you're thieving the money from whoever and doing whatever. You could do
You have
whatever
to
you
take
want
care of
to
the
till.
people.
Make sure the people them good at least, you know, a little something, a little thing. Because still, you know.
No, for sure. We're gonna take this time to shout out our sponsors. We'd like to shout out Vision by Soul. They're an AI powered video studio for custom clips, cinematic shorts, and visual prompts. You can check them out at Vision by Soul on Instagram. Well, at least they're trying to do something now, differently than just being at each other's throats. But what the elders need to understand in your community, our community, doesn't matter where we are in the world, our elders need to understand that you can't be stuck in tunnel vision. Times change, times change, and when the times change, we have to also adapt. You know, we have to adapt to the times. But I'd like to ask you, what message do you see young people absorbing from music? Not just your music, but what's the message that they're getting from music and media and their environment that contribute to the violence?
Well, I mean, it's a lot exposing, you know, and a lot of people consuming also. But it's how you consume, because not everybody is the same. Everybody different, and it's like you will consume something, and we look at or learn or whatever and do it. And then it has some people they will consume something and they will just learn from it to maneuver them
Yes.
seen in a different way or whatever.
Absolutely, yes.
You understand?
Yes.
I know the difference, our but bro, it's like same way as everybody would deal with certain things different. With music, everybody express at different parts. So it's like that's certain music where you might even understand, but I might understand it.
True.
Because what that person expressed, I probably was in a similar situation.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah. It depends on how you digest the information.
yeah, basically it's how you digest it now.
Yeah, how you digest the information, and I guess your traumas too, because like you're saying, you may hear something that resonates to you and may not resonate to me. So I get it. I absolutely get it. But I kind of feel like the media and the industries push more of this violence type of music than they would that G Lock track that we just played.
Yeah, well, I mean, 100%, you know, 100%. Do is our agenda.
It's an agenda, yeah. I feel so personally.
It's a program. So it's like this. Remember, as I said before, if you have a kid and you grow your kid to know, well, the speaker is God, they will always believe that is God.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
Yeah.
it come like
the
platform, social media platform is basically the what we parents that come like we parents lead paying we in school day. That is we school right now. So they're putting everything on it for you to see all the violence to make it a norm. For when things happen, you be cool with it or even be cool to do it.
Exactly. It desensitizes us. so that when we're actually experiencing it, it's like
Yeah.
we've already experienced it
Yeah,
because we've seen it, but we never did.
yeah, you even have some who actually like it and enjoy certain things, and that is the the cycles them.
The cycles them absolutely. In your opinion, what role does poverty and the lack of opportunity play?
Well, to me, it's a test,
Mm-hmm.
It's a test to who you want in your life and who you want to be and where you want to achieve and how bad you want it. It's like a test because I mean we as people as humans we powerful,
Yeah,
We capable of anything.
absolutely.
Yeah, we make buildings, we build buildings and break it down.
Mm-hmm.
We build cars, we make cars, manufacture and break it down
Mm-hmm.
and build it back again. So it's just really where you wanna go. So to me, poverty is just like a test now, boy. So great example, you see Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
how dancehall they take dancehall like I don't know, bro. You can't even speak bad on
Yeah, you
dancehall, bro. The
can.
whole of Jamaica left up.
Yeah.
You understand?
From
Because
everywhere in the world.
bro, everywhere, the whole of Jamaica left up, in and out of Jamaica. You know why? Because the poverty on a different level in Jamaica. As I say,
Mm.
dancehall come like a opportunity out of the ghetto. Reggae is an opportunity out of the ghetto. You understand? I real poverty there,
It's like their only opportunity
The
out to the get.
opportunity. So them cherish that. You understand? Them like
Yeah.
gold. That is them gold. That is them,
Yeah,
That them resource. That is them resource. That
That's
them
their
natural.
resource.
That them natural resource in
That's their
Jamaica.
resource.
Because we feel, all right, plenty people just go to Jamaica. Yeah, Jamaica have nice beaches and whatever. But we feel,
Jamaica's not get the money.
yeah, but we feel that most tourists just go Jamaica for the energy, the vibes, the reggae
Vibes.
music, the dancehall music. You see people, men dancing, girls dancing, whatever. Just the energy,
And that gives
all of that
Jamaicans the
too.
money.
Because let me be real, yeah. Because let me be real, Jamaica full of poverty.
Full of
I
poverty.
mean, it had the good places. We're good at the uptown part, yeah.
Yeah.
But Jamaica full of
Full
poverty.
of poverty, brother.
Yeah, man. So they cherish that. They cherish that as gold, bro.
I never really looked at it like that. But you're absolutely right. Like that is our natural resource. That's the only thing every generation can turn to.
Continuously, bro.
Every generation can turn to. That's the only. Wow.
Yeah, the whole it.
Wow. I never looked at it like that. But you're absolutely right, man.
Yeah, man. That is the gateway out of the ghetto, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the gateway out of it, bro. Other than that, sports, football, using bull running, whether it
Yeah.
might be now boy cricket, some kind of thing, sports or music,
Yeah.
entertainment generally,
But that's more competitive. Like you really have to be the best
Yeah, well, we
runner.
feel so we feel going to happen. They're going to be the best because of poverty. Them they're going to drive them harder.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's come like when you put pressure. All right, when soldiers going for training, right? They
Mm-hmm.
just put them under pressure, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Because out there in the battlefield, you're gonna be under heavy pressure.
So you have to be ready
You
for
have to
that.
be ready for pressure.
You
Yeah.
understand? You have to be able to, when bomb busting next to you, you have to be able to be going still
Yes.
and busting it up.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand?
Yes. Yes.
Pepper spray, all them things, you have to be able to be going through that and still see something and mash up it head.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
think? So pressure now, boy, that is what make diamonds, yeah?
Yeah.
You get me? So you get the best out of it now, boy. That is why.
That is
The
why.
poverty, when if a Jamaican go to do any sport really and truly out of poverty and come from that deep part of poverty, they're going to be the best
Yeah.
at that. Because
can see it.
that is where it is going to bring me. They're going to bring me out of here. My mother, my father, my sisters, my brother, my grandfather, my grandmother. You understand?
Yeah. They're gonna put everything on the line.
Yeah, it goes in.
How does trauma, whether from family, police, or community, influence the path a youth may take?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
a lot because, and especially well, in Trinidad to be specific, as I was saying before, where, well, for me personally, where it had certain things I had trauma and still traumatized and had trauma about, and still don't really have nobody to talk to about it,
Of course.
you know?
Yeah.
But Yeah, man, and man, I can do your thing still, you know?
And
Tell
that's
it that hold me wrong, but yeah, but again, everybody different. There's some people will be suicidal and, you know,
yeah.
yeah,
It affects us all differently, and I feel like because we are men, it's even harder to talk to somebody because for some strange reason, I, I don't know, a man can't be going through anything. You have to.
a man not supposed to cry and
Yeah, you can't cry and complain and
can't bitch out,
yeah, you just have to suck it
No,
up.
man, but bro, I don't know.
Yeah,
That is a mystery for me. That's why.
I think it's a mystery for all of us right now. We're trying to figure it out, and the suicide rate for men are just going up every year. So it's definitely a problem. You know,
100%,
yeah,
man.
it's definitely a problem. Um, have you or anyone close to you experienced incarceration? You know anyone that's been locked up?
Yeah, but uh, yeah, well, so you want to speak on that?
Okay, okay, good.
Yeah.
Um, did like um did like that affect you though? Like you losing somebody to the prison system?
I mean, I don't know. It's like I just see things where it have the right and the wrong in it.
Mm-hmm.
Some things that is I wouldn't really just let affect me. I wouldn't say it affect me, but definitely I see a lot of unjust, especially in Trinidad, where a lot of a lot of people they'll be incarcerated for crimes that they didn't commit.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of false
Yeah, yeah,
incarcerations
yeah.
in Trinidad.
100%, man. That people just get lost in the prison in
Oh,
Trinidad. They can't find the documents. They come like they're just lost in the system.
and they not just let them out. They won't let them out.
Can't let them out.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible.
Can't let them out. Sometimes they are no family, no nothing. Them just like nobody.
So no one's coming for them. No one's even looking for them.
Nobody paying no lawyer, no nothing. Them just they whatever.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's a normal thing. So it's like, all right, in Trinidad, it's like this. It will have a crime, and let's just say, use the guy in this area
Yeah.
who we probably lock you up about 2, 3 times for gun shooting robbery.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, you down for this the north side, kush,
Yeah.
ready man.
Okay.
Any crime go down in the north side, come around visit you. If you don't know who it is, locking up or whatever it might be, or sometimes it might have other men, youth men around who are or whatever it might be. Sometimes
They
they
do the.
really ain't do the crime or do anything now, boy. But the police will just come and charge you for that. And for whatever, and when court, they not even coming to court. The police not coming to court. So that case just going and keep going long, long, long for no reason. They have no
Until they
evidence.
come.
Not until the case throw off.
Oh gosh.
They ain't coming away.
They just leave you in there.
They just leave it there. The case go throw off eventually because when they realize, well, this they ain't coming or whatever. But that is just to bypass the fact of doing the job. They ain't gonna investigate and get into certain things. They want to do all that long thing.
And
You
then a man
understand?
just lose 2 years of his life waiting for them to finally set up trial.
Yeah, man. Sometimes they just come and they kill you. If them think you do that crime and they have no evidence of that, or they don't want to do the job correctly and get the evidence and get what they need to get, they just kill you. And the thing is, it's so corrupted way people don't trust the police.
But how can you? You're just killing people that
Yeah, the
without evidence.
people don't trust them. So sometimes the police come and want to investigate a crime scene and well, what you see. But he ain't saying nothing because the police not doing the job. And then when somebody talk, criminals coming behind them.
Yeah.
So people scared to even tell the police anything.
Yeah.
Because the police ain't doing anything. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So there you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's all starts at the head, eh?
Yeah.
If the head is not moving properly,
Everything's shake.
everything's shaky.
Everything's shake down at the bottom there.
Man, I never knew that Trinidad had that type of prison system. To be honest.
Yeah, man. man. People lost up in the jail, man. That people lost down in the jail.
So I was gonna ask you this question, but I feel like it's a big no. Like, do you believe that Trinidad's prison system has rehabilitation? Like, do they rehabilitate the inmates?
Rehabilitate. Nah.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Rehabilitate. They don't have that, man.
None of that.
Nah.
How do you use music to speak truth to power and give a voice to the unheard?
Express the truth around in the surroundings and show the people we could create with we have our own create art form. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just just mostly keep it relatable, where everybody could relate to. You know.
Is there any songs or lyrics that you've written trying to directly inspire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I have two songs. Well, one particularly mainly targeted, which called "Ghetto Complain."
Get to complain.
So it's basically like a song where a storyline where the ghetto crying out, the ghetto people, the ghetto community is crying out, and you know
Yes. Yes.
need some type of assistance to deal with certain things and whoever it
Solutions.
might be. Yeah,
Yes.
because it's like it's part of a situation with my father, with my dad who passed away, and
Oh,
he,
my condolences, brother. I didn't even know that.
yeah man, respect, and he get murdered. And the police didn't do nothing. The police and him, he dead, all right, cool. The police and him digging into that case. Up to this day, nobody can get a cop for that. We don't know who do it, however, right?
What?
But the streets know. All the streets can know what's going on, but the police don't know nothing. And they ain't doing nothing about it. Everybody know. So let me just say, in ghetto communities where it have kids growing up young, the father lose their life of a gun violence and knowing well the police, them and even go and do nothing. You can't depend on the police.
No.
Who you think them youths and them man be coming up in their head thinking and wanting to do?
Yeah, they're gonna turn to the other side.
Yeah, I'm going to worry revenge somehow, but even the police and doing it like them out of control. Nobody can talk to them, especially the government and the police, because all they are supposed to protect and serve
Yeah,
the
you guys have
citizens.
been. Yeah.
All they never protect and serve my siblings or whoever when them lose their life of a gun violence.
Yeah,
The
they lose
same man,
faith. They lose
yeah,
faith.
exactly. The same man who get rid of more, siblings, however, he run in the street every day. I just see them up and down. Sometimes I see the police passing them up and down on the streets and nothing coming. So where feel gonna happen? These youths are gonna be coming up with a vengeance in their heart, a
Yes.
hate, a rebellious spirit,
Mm-hmm. A
against
rebellious spirit.
yeah, I
Yes.
guess against everything around them because they're looking for answers, certain thing and everything around them so unjust and plain and cool as if it's a natural and is okay
Yeah.
to do things like that now. Boy.
Yeah.
So
So they feel like the world's against them in a sense.
basically, 100%, nobody else.
And I mean, I would feel like that too. If I lived in a community where the police are dragging people out their house and killing them, and then when my siblings are dying, it's
Understand? It's
it's
like
whatever.
yeah, it's like I don't know, it's crazy. And then on top of it, it's like all right, situations like that, like we just say in a community, 20 youths lost parents or siblings of gun violence, right? Government not doing nothing about it. These 20 youths come together. Gun is not hard to get
Mm-hmm.
in Trinidad. All of them get guns and they go out on the street and just terrorize the place.
Yeah.
Guess what's gonna happen? News headline broadcast in the morning, 20 youths from this community, bam, 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 terrorizing the thing and the rise in the crime and thing and thing and the
But they don't
this
show
and
the
the that
backstory.
and the this and this dog and they don't want the worthless and they don't want to walk. They don't want to
Wow.
this and they want to. But when you're from a certain area, you can't get no jobs.
Because you're from that area.
Yeah, nobody want to
Nobody
hire
no
you.
one hire. Oh
Nobody don't
my
want to
gosh.
hire you. Nobody want to hire you. So it's hard, bro. We what them do, bro. They not put nothing in place for the youths and them to
Mm-hmm.
occupy themselves, to do certain things now. It's be hard. Even in them communities, there's some youths who are real bright and smart and come out with passes, everything and what.
They don't get scholarship?
Tough, man.
Tough. Trinidad, do y'all, you guys get, your government has to do better.
A lot better.
That's crazy, man.
A lot better, bro. It's like it's just a crazy situation because when you watch headlines, them youth and them thing one none good for themselves, but no, y'all ain't doing nothing for them to
Yeah.
better themselves. Y'all ain't pay nothing in place. On top of it, the next thing is when you see this nice, pretty, decent woman come up on the news, she grew up good in Westmore in some way, somewhere San Fernando. She grew up real nice. She didn't miss a meal. She had lunch kit with lunch
Didn't miss
and
a
all them things
meal.
going to school. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes,
That's some
yes.
youth shit
And
growing
then
up.
she's judging.
Them never live a life, boy. Never one dinner, boy. Some, no. Not all, eh? It has some. You think? Them don't know, but them is the first one to say, boy, what less and you want nothing. And then men grow up with gold spoon in their mouth,
Yeah. And judging.
And judging, bro. Them nice and happy and like papi.
Oh my gosh, man.
Man.
Yeah, I knew that there was violence because I see it on the news all the time.
Yeah, man.
Right? But I always take it in that hey, there's violence everywhere. Right? There's
Everywhere
there's
violence.
nowhere that there
Yeah, everywhere violence.
doesn't have
man.
violence.
Mhm.
But when the government is not trying to put things in place to help the trauma and rehabilitate those that are going through the system, how does the violence stop? The violence is never going to stop then.
Them don't care about that. Yeah, what going on? Every party comes, as I tell you before, it had two parties. Let me just say it had the East Indian race, it had the African race party, and how it is vote. No, it mix up with it kind of
They have them on both sides.
have it mix up now because I mean it's about time for a change. They're trying to do something, but
That's good.
but at the end, what has happened is both parties just fighting to get in power to just chuck a little money under the mat for themselves and their little friends and thing. That is why everybody basically focus on
Give out the contracts to their friends, the government contract to their
close ones, close friends, family. That is what the main goal. Everybody just wanna get whoever get it is just to get that money and sort out whoever thing. In between they do whatever thing and say this and put that on the news and we gonna do this and we gonna go real talk about it. Just for the people of them to feel like something coming out.
Yeah.
They gonna do something, but really and truly all that talk you hear in the money passing under the mat. So you can't see that. You come and paint a picture for you. Until the time gone, you feel them care?
They don't
Yeah,
care.
they could vote me out. I don't get my money.
Yeah, they don't have their
You feel
money
like
and
care about the
everything
1 point something million and all that. Me, I good, my family good, my brother good, my friend good, and everybody good. All that. They could vote me out. I happy like papi. I don't care. I could call an early election, all kind of thing if I want to get them out earlier. I get what I come for. That is the way it is. Let me be real. This
Yeah.
2025 we live in.
No, it's true.
How much people are gonna be gonna be really taking care? Wanna be look at Jamaica, bro.
Yeah. No, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So who gonna be like, 1 point something million? Yeah, I must study all and take care. No, fam.
These guys are taking care of their own.
Everybody just for themselves now.
Yeah. And then they don't care about the people in the community. And just like what you said,
100%.
when there's tension now and the pressure breaks, the ones with the gold spoon is pointing the finger.
Exactly. And they living way far from that balance. So it come like they don't even experience
Yeah, they don't even know. Yeah.
They don't even experience it.
It's
like,
disgusting.
Right, it's like this. It has certain parts of Trinidad and certain people living in certain parts of Trinidad. If you go on YouTube now and type up like the gun violence in Trinidad, you go in and see men walking the road, rifle, high-powered rifle, guns in their hand and thing, right?
Yeah.
There are some people who grew up in Trinidad and them ghetto communities. That is a normal thing for them.
They say that every day.
Every day, right? It has certain parts like the same people who I would say they grow with the golden spoon. That unbelievable to them.
Never see that in
Never
their
see
life.
that in Trinidad live the whole life. It has some people never see them thing. They might see a man run out and shoot a man thing, but them never see that. Some of them see people walking with a gun in their hand and thing, pa. Them, you understand?
Yeah, so it's two different worlds.
It's like two different worlds now where you think.
That's wild.
Yeah, man.
What responsibility do you think artists, DJs, and radio personalities have in shaping youth culture? Think it's a big responsibility?
Yeah, it is definitely a big responsibility because
Yeah.
it's a future you guide them the make sure you guide them the correct way because it could make a whole nation fall if you guide them the wrong way,
Of course.
Yeah.
And I feel like the the guidance hasn't been good so far,
100%.
and we've been going down as a nation. When I say we, because a lot of us separate ourselves based on which island we're on, but at one time we were all on the same boat,
Yeah.
right? So the boat went here, there.
Yeah, it's one. It's
So
one. Even though.
realistically, the whole Caribbean is one nation,
Yeah, man.
right? And we all like the same stuff.
Yeah.
So we like the same food, we like the same type of music. Our cultures are very similar.
Love the curry goat.
We love the curry goat.
Yeah.
Our cultures are so similar, and I mean, like even Lucia, Vinci,
Mhm.
you know, it's basically just which slave master was running the
Yeah.
country is
Yeah.
what the little differences are, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
I feel like the responsibility from the DJs and the radios and the artists is so big, because especially because of what you said even earlier now, that it's kind of like our only way out,
Correct.
especially over there in the islands. It's a natural resource that any one of us could tap into at any time.
Yeah.
Just has to be the right beat, the right song. Doesn't matter how old, how young you are.
Yeah. Facts, and it don't have no grasp on it that somebody could control and sell now the what he did and how he
Yes.
make it. Yeah. It's like an open free market for everybody
Yeah.
now, boy.
The people choose if
Yeah.
you make it or if you don't make it.
People
Exactly.
choice. That is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Something what happened to this. I want to give Boy his opportunity to say whatever he wants to say. If he wants to tell anybody, yeah. And then I'm gonna get him to sign the board. So brother, is there anything that like you would like to share with the people?
Yeah, man. So I mean, see, for the just a message for the youth and them in Trinidad who coming up, in the Trinidad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less just believe in yourself, believe in a craft. Do free to experiment and do something new. You dig?
Yes.
That is something unique. Creating creation, something unique now, boy. You dig? No, I know. It's real hard for plenty, where you come from and they're probably studying well, boy. If I'd go and I sing a song and I ain't big up the boss, so
Yeah.
if I ain't join the gang,
That's
they might feel like I against them or I switch. You understand?
that's the big problem, bro.
Yeah, you just had to really know what it is you are and you going for, as an individual now, boy. Know you're aiming at and just shoot. Make sure your target on point and
Yeah.
shoot now, boy. Respect coming different and plenty ways now, boy. Dig? It's not really what you do, but how you do
How
what
you
you do.
do it.
You dig? I believe once you do your thing the correct way, pa, even the bosses and them go and give you respect, pa. You know that kind of way?
Exactly.
You dig? And it's same way, same love. You show the same love, same people, you dance correct, And you still big up everybody, you still big up your community because that is the aim,
That's the
The
aim.
aim and the goal is to up your community and set things for the youths and them who coming up
Absolutely.
even after you. You
Absolutely.
dig? Yeah, but it's just to keep the faith because within that it is get plenty fight, It is lose plenty friends, sometimes family members. You dig? So just to really hold the faith
You have
now,
to
boy.
hold it.
Hold the faith and push.
The race the race is not for the swift, it's for those that can
Correct. You
endure.
could endure it today because it's a battle.
It's a battlefield, yes.
Every day you're going on all kind of thing. It's gonna make you feel to give up and all kind of thing, but just do it, pan. As I say, you do it the right way. It and nothing can stop you and nothing can hold you back. You do have to join a gang or sing. All right, you're singing the same violence you see in the community, the same violence we see in this thing. You understand? But express it in a way, you ain't wanted to fall on one side. Just let them see the image of what it is you seeing. Show them, with the music, who you seeing when you open your eyes and you come out and you walk out the door, going on every week. They can have all different kind of scenarios where this happen, not just with the gun violence.
Exactly.
You know, it are plenty kidnappings, women,
The
rape.
rape is
I don't know what's
out
going
of
on in Trinidad.
control,
It's
brother.
I see that had like a streak of women going missing and then they finding the body
Yeah. What's the
dead, bro.
government doing about that?
You get me, fam?
Yeah.
You get me? So these things is go under the rug, bro.
Yeah.
Like this will happen today. Bro, it's people, the people and them would just be keeping this thing relevant on social media, and as long as if it's up to the government, they show that today and then tomorrow you ain't hear about
You
that.
don't hear about it again.
But up to this day, but you don't hear about nobody who get little minor situation where it might be. You might see a man, he get locked up or whatever and thing, but other than that, you ain't hear nothing coming out of these things like this is a normal. They're making these things look like it's a normal thing in Trinidad. So our next youth gonna do. And
That's
he's seeing
so
these things on
crazy,
the
man.
news. Are you coming up? You go, to kidnap a woman, rape she, chop she up, and leave she dead in a ditch.
That's craziness, man.
Mad thing, though.
That's a madness.
You like
And-
the government's supposed to be enforcing certain things so that it go and set an example.
yes, so that's
The
not
youth and them, they
happening.
go in and know, hey, see, that something is bad.
Yeah.
That is not enough for me to do. That
Yes.
is not to even think about, if you understand.
Yes.
So anybody who even on that page and doing them things is like they want to get out the country.
Yeah.
If you like
Far.
what I'm saying? They want to go far. They don't want to part. They want to change your life because how the government dealing with you with that? Yeah.
Could you imagine that these guys could be locking up people, throwing away the key, not coming to court, and then when they finally have something to actually go for, because the rape I've been seeing, brother, it's disgusting, and I mean it's not just one time, two time, it's like a streak, like what you said, like,
Street, bro.
and they're not, the women are not going back home,
No.
they're
Crazy.
dead,
Yeah.
you know.
Crazy.
There should be some sort of enforcement for that.
100%, bro.
You know, like
100%.
specifically task force find these guys, whoever's raping
100%. And they will take an innocent man and sinky
and sinky.
in the prison just for an image, for the people to see and say, well, yeah, well, they do the job. That man had nothing to do with that. You probably had a crime and matter before the court.
Before, yeah.
You probably get locked up with a gun.
Yeah.
Fit the description. So the pin he down. Set
Wow.
again for years and years and years. No police, no witness, nothing coming to court with no evidence. And it's just prolonging. The lawyers and them making a lot of money in Trinidad.
Trinidad lawyers.
Come on.
Wow.
Real money, man.
They're all just working with the
Me know who they working. They're working and making the money. That is the aim, bro. At the end of the day, I mean, that's why I say money is really the root of all evil. Money pushing all. You know, everything is just based on money. It's like everybody's so focused on getting money, they don't care. They will do whatever to get it, and they don't care what happened.
yes, to anybody else.
Yeah,
Mhm.
why them getting it? That's just what it is. Yeah, they get somebody truth, and for the people to really run it good, correctly. You know.
Can I get you to give us a signature on our handcuff status Bristol board?
Easy, man.
We have 3 colors you could choose from.
Oh, that. I go stand out today. Which color you think I go use? Why?
No one's done a green.
Correct. That was it for me.
Madness. I mean, Bullful. Yes, brothers. Blessings, respect. Handcuff. We would like to thank Boy for sharing his story with us today. For all those incarcerated, remember freedom is a must. Free all the lifers. Shout out Private Spaceship. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and follow at Handcuff Status Inc. And we're on all major platforms. If you have any questions and suggestions, send them to us. And never forget our mission, breaking the chains of injustice. Thank you.